that the Studio Writer is here. Now, here's the thing about it. The Studio Writer is finally here. You might be wondering, where do I get started? I'm going to show you how you can get started right away using the Studio Writer. So make sure you are at app.schoolpsych AI. Once you come in, you're going to look on the left-hand panel. You're going to find Studio Writer. You're going to click into Studio Writer. Depending on if you're just getting started, you might not have any threads. If you got started, you might have some threads. You see, I'm organizing my threads by student name. And so let's go ahead and click into one. If you don't have one already, you might also start by just clicking Studio Writer thread. So let's actually click into Studio Writer thread to begin with a new student. And again, I'm labeling mines by student initials just because that's how I want to keep track of it. You could do the same or whatever you want to. It's no right way to do that. Now, I'm going to add a section and I'm jumping right into it. We're going to label this our whisk section, and I'm going to show you how you can come in. Now, you notice you create a templated section, and then once you click it, then you're able to go in and you can start typing, adding. I can make this into a header, just going up to text headings, changing different heading styles. It gives you a lot of the options and capabilities that a Word or Google Doc will have. You could change the fonts, you could change font size. It gives you a lot of that freedom and flexibility here to really make it your own. And I don't want this. So if I don't want that, you can also undo all the way through. Now, what I want to show you is how to access the tools. Once you're inside of a section, you got to make sure that you're clicked into it. Well, Byron, what do you mean clicked into it? You also have an option where you can preview the entire document. It's not much right here. I'll click into just one of the older ones that I have, and it's in the preview version, and you can see all the report that I have for this one, and it gives you the capability to click into each section. All right, which is really neat. So let's go back to this one. I'm clicking into a section. You can click here or you can click that edit button, and then you can start editing. Once you're inside of a template section, you're going to click tools in the bottom center of your screen. Once you click tools, the tools window pops up. And now you have access to all the different tools that we have. You can scroll, you can sort by profession, whatever your profession is. And one of my favorite new features that we have, you can favorite different tools that you like. And once you have tools that are favorited, you just click favorites and all your favorite tools are right there. If you want to undo it, just click that and it brings all the tools back. If you want to search for a tool, just type in, and let's say we want to look for a score report, boom, right there. So that gives you a lot of flexibility, a lot of control to do whatever you want inside. Now, I want to get started by going through the report writer. Let's start with the report writer individual assessment. That's things such as the WISC, that might be the WIAT, anything that is one to one. The report writer essentials multi-rater are things such as the brief, the Connors, more rating scales. So let's go ahead and click into, because we're doing the WISC, the report writer individual assessment. Now, from here, there's two ways that you can do this. You can either manually input the text or the scores that you have, or you can do a PDF upload. We're going to do both just so that you can see. Now, I have a score report, so I'm going to choose that PDF file. I'm going to go to my Finder window. I'm going to select that score report. I'm going to select the assessment from the drop down, and then we're going to do create report. We're going to give this a few seconds to run. As it's running, another really neat thing that you're able to do, you can add other sections. And so now we're going to call this WISC manual. And what's really neat about this is it gives you the capability of working on multiple sections at a time. So you're not just stuck there waiting for an assessment to finish loading, because it takes about 90 seconds, 60 to 90 seconds to finish running. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to tools, and for demonstrative purposes, I'm going to click back into the individual assessment. And this time what I'm going to do, I'm going to take, I just have just some random scores that I have from the WISC. And this time, instead of doing the PDF upload, I'm going to do the text input. I'm just going to literally manually paste in. Here are Johnny's scores on the WISC. We have the full scale, VCI, VSI, uh, FRI, working memory, PSI. Then I just say put this in the table format and also give me a narrative. You can select assessment and then create report. So now that's running as well. And again, the really neat thing about this, as these are running and it takes about 60 to 90 seconds to run, you can add other sections as you're going through. You can use tools, you can edit different sections that you have, so that you can do multiple tasks at once, which I think is really, really neat. When it finishes running, you'll see that uh, this little check pops up. You can click the view or you can just click in. And now, just in that short amount of time, it gives us a really neat test purpose and description. It gives us a table of those scores, and I'm just scrolling through. Always double, triple check. Uh, AI doesn't get things right all of the time. So we still have a responsibility to double and triple check for accuracy. And then look at that. Just a beautiful format, nice and clean. But guess what? I can come in, I can edit directly inside of here, y'all. Look at that, which is above and beyond our old report writer, because once you would get it, especially if you were using the tool, you had to copy, then paste in another document, and then continue editing. But this allows you to continue editing all in one space. So that's pretty awesome. Then let's go back to the WISP where we manually input the scores. And again, very similar to what we did before. We only had a few of the items, and so you'll see that the ones that we didn't have, it didn't include. The ones that we did have, it did include. It still gave us that table format, and then it gives us the narrative interpretations as well. So that shows you that you can manually input, you can use the score report. It serves both purposes, and you can work on sections across different templated sections. Give this a try. Drop questions down in the comments. If you have questions, I can make a video. Let me know what you'd like to see.